Hey, what's up, everybody? So I'm going to continue going on with my series, my workout series. In the description down below, you'll see 5 workouts that'll help you significantly improve the performance for 800 meters, and another video on 5 workouts to help you improve your 1500/mile. Then I jumped to 5K. You'll see that one below as well. It's a part 2 series. I did the first one, 5 workouts to help you significantly improve the performance in the 5K or 5,000 meters. And the reason why I'm doing 2 parts is because collectively, 5K seems to be the most frequently run distance collectively in cross-country track and on the roads. You can pretty much find a 5K anywhere every weekend almost. So I want to give you more options in terms of utilizing workouts and kind of the logic behind them. And you might find something here that you like as a coach or an athlete. That'll help. I have used all these workouts on athletes over the past 2 decades with a lot of success, and I continue to come up with workouts and continue to utilize workouts. So I think you'll find some good content here. So today I want to focus on 5 workouts to significantly or help you significantly improve your performance for 3K, 3,200 meters, and 2 miles. Okay, and then after this I'll go to part 2 for the 5K series as well. I'll talk about it. I'll go over it in my book and explain things, and then I'll move you over here to the whiteboard so you can see how everything looks. So you could write it down if you want and stuff like that. But I encourage you to watch the whole video and listen to it because you'll get a better idea when I explain it in terms of after you look at it, because then it'll make more sense. Okay. So with that, let's go over them. By the way, if it's your first time to the channel, if you're an athlete or a coach and you want good running content, you just want to learn a lot more details, hit that subscribe button. This channel is definitely for you. Take a look at what's in the description and about 150 plus videos that I've already put up. Fully detailed training from half mile all the way up to the marathon, beginner, intermediate, and sub-elite and elite levels. So you'll find good content. Everything is fully detailed. Okay, so if you're going to watch any training programs, watch them from beginning to end. Okay, that way you understand how I break things down and why I break things down instead of pausing it, writing it down, and skipping it. I don't want you to miss any important details. So I want you to make the best decisions possible. So in order for you to do that with these programs, it's important that you understand everything from beginning to end. So it's really, really important to do that. So I encourage you to do that. So anyway, let's get to the 5 workouts. Okay, number 1, it's 2-piece workout. Okay, and this is kind of an early season workout to kind of help drill pace and stuff. It's 6 to 8 times 400 meters. This is my coaching book. 6 to 8 times a 400 meter effort with a 90-second recovery at 3K pace. Your current 3K pace, okay? How do you know what your current paces are? Well, if you haven't done like a 1-mile race yet or anything yet, I encourage you to do like a 1-mile time trial, providing your athletes have done enough base running to support it. And what I mean by that is either coming off a season or in a base training phase, a good 6 to 8 weeks of base running with some strides and stuff like that. It'll give you a good indicator of your current fitness. And then with that, you could set the training paces for everybody appropriately based on everybody's performance for the time trial. How do you do that? Watch that video down below to the 1-mile time trial. I break it down from 8 minutes down to 4-minute milers, okay, in 20-second increments. And then watch the other video on how to set the training paces so that you'll know what to do for easy runs, threshold runs, long runs, steady runs, intervals, everything. You will know everything broken down. Okay, I've done all that kind of the numbered work for you, and so that you don't have to do it. So anyway, so 6 to 8 times the 400 meters with a 90-second recovery at current 3K pace. And then you take a 3-minute recovery after the last 400 meter rep, and then you transition to 6 to 8 by 200 meters at current mile pace with a 45-second recovery. So the rest is relatively short, okay? But again, it's at current mile pace, and they're only 200 meters. So yes, you'll have a little bit of fatigue in your legs already from doing the 400s, but again, the range is 6 to 8, 6 being the least experienced, 8 being the more experienced. So, and this is something you can build towards as well. So you don't necessarily have to start at 6, but that's just the way I have it laid out. And generally, 6 is a good number to shoot for the 400s and the 200s, and then build towards 8. So that's workout number 1. Workout number 2 is a broken 3,200 meters. So it goes like this: 1,200 meters with a 4-minute recovery, 1,000 meters, 3-minute recovery, and then an 800 meters with a 2-minute recovery, all at 3K pace. Okay, and this is something you can do a current or progress from current to goal 3K pace throughout the workout. And then after the 800 meters, you're going to do 4 times a 400 meter effort with a The 4 times a 400-meter effort is a 1-minute recovery, and you progress from 3K down to mile pace. The writing's a little small in my book here. So it's 1,200, 1,000, 800. So you get 2 miles worth of total running at 3K pace, and then you do 4 times a 400, and you progress from 3K down to mile pace. You take 1-minute recovery afterward, okay? And it's descending recoveries for the 3 longer reps, okay? That's number 2. Workout number 3. This is something I call a broken 2 mile. I did a broken mile in my 1,500 meter workout video, which is essentially 400, 600, 400, 200 with a 200-meter jog recovery, and then generally most of them are at mile pace, with the 200-meter effort being at closer to 800 pace if you can get there, but at the very least mile pace. This, I've doubled it, so instead of 4, 6, 4, 2, it's 800, 1,200, 800, 400, 2 sets. So it's 4 miles of total running, but it's not all at 3K pace. So the 800s are at 3K pace, the 1,200s are at 5K pace, and the 400 at the end is at mile pace, okay? But it's a 400-meter jog in between each rep, and then you take up a 6 to 8 minute recovery in between the sets. Jog about a half a mile, and then just stay loose and grab some fluids and stuff like that. So again, it's 2 sets of 800, 1,200, 800, 400, 800 at 3K pace, 1,200 at 5K pace, 800 at 3K pace, 400 at mile pace. Okay, so it's kind of simulates racing too, where you go out a little bit hard, you settle in, and then you start progressing, and then you get faster towards the end. And this is a good volume workout too. It's a good middle of the season kind of transition into the harder stuff. You're still doing over distance, or I still have folks do over distance at that point, but start to kind of vary the pace as well. So, and I think it's important to train, multi-pace all year round, whether you're a half mile or a 10K run, it doesn't matter. So this is a good opportunity to kind of infuse a lot of different paces to get used to also changing paces in a 3K race. So that's workout 3. Workout 4 is 2 sets of 4 by 800 meters, okay? 8 by 800 meters total running, but this is how it's broken down. This is also a mid-season workout to me. It's when you're starting to transition from a block of like hills and hard tempos and threshold, start infusing some more race-paced stuff where the races get a little bit more serious. You want to get qualifiers for the end of the season before you transition into the really harder stuff at the end of the season. So the way that this workout is the first set of 4 by 800 is at threshold pace with a 1-minute recovery in between each rep. Then you take a 6-minute recovery in between the set, and then the second set of 4 by 800 you do at 3K pace. You progress from current to goal. Okay, so the first set's at threshold, the second set's at 3K pace, but there's a 2-minute recovery after each rep in the second set. Okay, so the second set's faster than the first set, but it's 8 by 800 meters of total running, half of which is at race pace or a little bit faster than race pace. The other half is at threshold pace. So it's a good transition workout mid-season. Okay, that's workout 4, and then workout number 5 is a 2K effort, or 2 kilometers, or 2,000 meters at your goal 3K pace. This is a good workout to do about 10 or 11 days out from the goal 3K or goal 2-mile race. So it's a 2K effort at goal pace, okay? For 3K, you rest about 6 to 8 minutes actively, and then you do 4 times 500 meters with a 100-meter jog, and you progress from 3K down to mile pace to simulate going out, or either maintaining that pace or finishing faster after being at goal pace for that long already, okay? At this point, too, you should be able to run 2K at goal 3K pace, just like you should be able to run 3K at goal 5K pace at this point in the season, or a goal 1,000-meter or a 1,200-meter or a 1,000-meter effort at goal mile pace. Should be able to simulate. You got to know what it feels like to be at that pace if that's your goal, particularly if you're looking to get a qualifier or run a record or PR or whatever it is. You need to know what it feels like to be at that point at goal pace and continue going. So, again, it's 2K at 3K goal pace, 6 to 8 minute recovery, and then 4 times 500 meters with a 100-meter jog recovery, nice and easy, progressing from 3K down to mile pace. Okay, so those are the 5 workouts. Okay, they're good race ready workouts, good transition workouts, good race simulation. They're all different types of things in here, but the idea is to get your athletes as ready as possible, get you as ready as possible, to be ready for different scenarios. Okay, the better prepared you are, and by doing all different types of stuff like this, then the easier it will be for you to respond to a move in a race or make one of your own and commit to one So the better prepared you are, again, the better off you're going to be short term and long term, and the better decisions you'll be able to make racing or when your athletes are racing. So now let's get over here and so you can take a look at what they look like. All right. So here are the 5 workouts. Get you right here. All right. So first one, 6 to 8 by 400 meters, early season. Minute 30 recovery after each one at 3K pace. Take a 3-minute recovery. That's what the R3 is after the last rep. And then you transition to 6 to 8 by 200 meters at mile pace with a 45-second recovery. Okay, that's workout 1. Workout 2, broken 2 miles. So 1,200 meters with a 4-minute recovery, 1,000 meters with a 3-minute recovery, 800 meters with a 2-minute recovery, all at 3K pace. Okay, and then after the 800 meters, you go right into 4 times a 400 with a 1-minute recovery. You progress from 3K down to mile pace. Okay, good way to get kind of progressively faster throughout the workout. Okay, that's workout 2. Workout 3 is 2 sets of broken 2 mile. So again, it's 800, 1,200, 800, 400. 3,200 meters of running times 2, which is 4 miles of running. But again, we're not doing the whole thing at 2 mile pace. Okay, that's hard to do. More experienced and more fit and older athletes might be able to do that, but it's very hard to do, which is why I infuse 5K pace running here and then mile pace for the shorter rep. Okay, so again, it's 800 at 3K pace. Okay, 1,200 at 5K pace, 800 at 3K pace, 400 at mile pace. You take a 400-meter jog recovery after each one, 6 minutes in between the set, and you repeat. Okay. Workout 4 is 2 sets of 4 by 800. Again, another transition workout. The first set is at threshold pace with a 1-minute recovery after each rep. So it'll be slower than the race pace rate, obviously. And then the second, and then you take a 6-minute rest in between the set. So after the 4th rep, you take 6 minutes instead of the 1 minute. Okay. And then you do the second set at goal 3K pace or current to goal 3K pace. And then you take a 2-minute recovery after each rep. So good mid-season transition workout. And last but not least, the 5th workout is 2 kilometers at goal 3K pace. You take a 6 to 8 minute active recovery, okay? And then you go 4 times 500 with a 100-meter jog recovery at 3K down to mile pace. So the whole volume, 4,000 meters worth of running, broken into pieces, okay? This is 4 miles worth of running, 4 miles worth of running. Same thing here, 3 miles worth of running, okay? Upwards of 3 miles worth of running. So not overwhelming workouts, but these are all good race preparatory workouts, good transition, good early season, mid-season, late season workouts that you may not have seen. I've had a lot of success with this particular workout for people trying to run a fast 3K or 5K, as well as this one as well. It's a good over distance workout. And I've done this late season as well for people trying to run a 3K and a 5K, a fast 3K and a 5K. And all of them I've had success with. So this is a good workout to drill pace, just to get used to 3K pace on a repetitive basis, and then get used to mile pace on a repetitive basis. Okay. And again, this one here, you simulate. You see how ready you are 10 days out or so. At that point, you should have done the work to be ready to either compete, for a championship or whatever it is, or run a big PR. Okay, set a school record, whatever it is. So. Hope you found this helpful. If you did, hit that thumbs up. And again, hit that subscribe button if you like good running content. I'm going to go back to part 2 of the 5K workout sequence after this. And then I'm going to transition to 10K, half marathon, and marathon as well. So, but if you want other fully detailed stuff, take a look at the videos in this channel. You'll find them highly educational and highly enjoyable as well. So, again, hit that subscribe button and a notification next to it. And please share this with people in the running community. Coaches, athletes, I want to help as many people as possible. I want this to be the best running channel on YouTube for content, okay? And if there's something that I haven't done and you want me to do, if you want me to do like a Q&A and take you through a training plan so that people can ask me questions that I can answer them on the fly or whatever, let me know in the comments. Or if there's something that I haven't put forward yet and you want me to, let me know in the comments. And if you subscribe, let me know in the comments so I can personally thank you. I really appreciate the support. So with that, train smart and be careful. And be safe, everybody, and happy holidays, obviously, and happy New Year and all that good stuff. And I will talk to you soon.